8:15 right now. Changes could be coming to your favorite Smithsonian museums. The White House is going to review material in some of those spaces to make sure that they align with what they call the president's view of history. Jessica Albert explains what we need to know about the president's audit of these museums.
We talked to people outside some of these museums that will be reviewed by the White House. Many of them expressed concerns that key pieces of history could be erased.
The ridiculousness of it evades description. History is history, and you can't change it to fit the plan of somebody who doesn't know what's going on.
In a letter addressed to the Secretary of the Smithsonian Institution, the White House laid out a plan that could alter several Smithsonian museums. Content in these 8 museums will be reviewed by the White House to make sure it fits with the president's vision ahead of the country's 250th birthday celebration next year. The letter says, quote, "This initiative aims to ensure alignment with the president's directive to celebrate American exceptionalism, remove divisive or partisan narratives, and restore confidence in our shared cultural institutions." One of the museums on the list is the National Museum of African American History and Culture.
I just want to come before the changes, if they do. Hopefully they don't. If the changes do occur, I just want to get, one last chance to go in here.
The McGinnis family from Pennsylvania brought their grandson to the National Museum of the American Indian.
History shouldn't follow an agenda. What happens, happens, and there are a lot of things that happen that we're not proud of.
This isn't the first time the president has targeted the Smithsonian museums. In March, he signed the Restoring Truth and Sanity to American History executive order, which called for the removal of, quote, improper ideology from the Smithsonian museums and National Zoo. News 4 spoke with a curator at the Air and Space Museum, another museum on the list sent out by the White House. He told us he just learned of the plan to do a review.
The curators, we are historians first, and we care deeply about just wanting to tell stories as accurately as possible in a way that is accessible for all Americans to come see.
The Smithsonian also put out a statement. It says, "The Smithsonian's work is grounded in a deep commitment to scholarly excellence, rigorous research, and the accurate, factual presentation of history. We are reviewing the letter with this commitment in mind and will continue to collaborate constructively with the White House, Congress, and our governing board of regents." According to the letter from the White House, the museums have 30 days to turn over information about their current exhibits. In about 120 days, the museums should begin implementing, quote, content corrections where necessary.